somebody that works hard, that performs just as good as a talented person. Yeah, when a person is naturally talented, they will naturally be skilled to do something. But there is another person that is not necessarily as talented, but they've worked hard, and they can even surpass the person that was naturally talented, naturally skilled in that area. It takes a level of discipline, right? So while my hair was short, it was, breaking, and then my family, told me that the same length that my hair grew to and stopped, that's always going to be the same length it grew to. So I was discouraged, but I discovered that it ain't so. What do you have to say, Giselle?
Well, my story is very long. I became natural. All my life, I've had thick, very, very thick hair. It is very deceiving. It put plenty hair dresser. They see the little front and it look nice with little gel, but it is extremely coarse. Higher. It uses a bottle and a half of cream when it relaxes. It is extra thirsty here. It's not joke. So, I start over. My daughter, when she was 3, started going to school, and she wanted to have shaking long hair, right? And of course, I have lax hair all my life because I cannot manage my hair. Don't ask me, never even learn people's curling. I don't. I was averse to hair because I was traumatized as a child. Back then, it's Blue Magic and VO5 and head chop with comb and brush. Yes, when wash day come, I had every comb brush in the house from my grandmother. That was me. So as I got older, I hated the salon. It is extremely traumatizing. I do not like it. When my daughter was 3, she started school. She wanted to have long shaking hair. And of course, what example am I setting? Having relaxed hair. My hair is straight. It's blow dried by my hairdresser. I don't do anything with it. It doesn't magically come out of my skull straight. So in order to get her to appreciate it, I said, okay, I made a commitment I was going to go natural. I started with braids, but after 2 months, it was not, it not work. I just cut it off. I found Samantha when I had about an inch of hair. No joke. And struggling. Had no clue what to do. I don't know how to cornrow, twist, none of that. My buff hand. But I must say, I'm afraid of my head bad. Remember, it is trauma. So, I found magic hands, magic fingers, light. She is the only stylist that has ever styled my hair where I'm not cringing and crying when we leave. Not true?
True.
Okay.
That's true.
For those that have done my hair in here, not true? The miserable from the time they sit in the seat. Okay? Her hands are so gentle, and then I noticed with her deep conditioning and the treatments that she was doing, my hair was so much more manageable. Well, leave it to her, but for me, it's a learning curve. But as it got longer and fuller and healthier, she taught me the importance of a routine of keeping the moisture, to deep condition regularly, and of course the products, because it's not everybody here makes for some of the products that are on the market right now. Okay? So I thank you so much. It is a godsend. I don't know which magic potion you have, which part you have around the back, but I'll be there for it. I'm living test, so I had an inch here, and my hair is very long, very thick, and of course, I'm learning, at least learn to plait now. Thank you today.
So, my name is Dion. I've known Samantha maybe 5 years now. She's not only my hairstylist, she's a personal friend as well. So, my hair, it's a lot of hair. It's very similar to what this would look like if I blew it out. But as Giselle said, my
courage and care for other hair, and I have to give God all the glory, all the honor, all the praise, because He's the one that put the passion in me. So while you're here talking about all the good things that I have done, I am just an instrument, I must say, that I have allowed God to, bless me with a talent first and foremost, and then really use it for His name and honor and glory, because this is glorifying God. And here's why. God created us. He said that every strand of hair that is on our head, He knows, and it's numbered. We're fearfully and wonderfully made by God. And God would want to have us to take care of our hair, right? That's our natural beauty. He wants us to be able to really take care of it, treat our body well, take care of our mental health, and that's why we're supporting the Alex Hansen Foundation for kids and teenagers with mental health issues. Because when we look at ourselves and start accepting ourselves, seeing ourselves that we are created in God's own image, and our self-esteem starts to grow, our mental health becomes better, that gives God glory and honor. And I must say, God is the author and the